Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeffrey R. Bulletinman Winehouse coming to you from the bunker deep behind enemy lines and parts unknown. We don't want anybody to know where we're at because they all want to come kick my ass or arrest me or whatever. That's all right. No, I know where you're at. That's all that matters. So how you doing today? It is a hot day out there, about 90-something degrees today, and getting hotter tomorrow, like 97 tomorrow. Man, I just can't seem to get the camera straightened out there. How's that? Is that better? I hope that's all right for you. I do have a few things I want to go over. I want to start actually writing down things I want to talk about when I do these broadcasts. It might make things a little bit more coherent, and you might be able to follow along a little bit better. The first thing I wanted to talk about today is the bulletin has been passed out in Hillsboro. I've been everywhere in Hillsboro today. Not everywhere. A few places. I did do the courthouse, the big courthouse. I did the administrative center. I did the building, planning, and zoning, the communist section of government. You know, planning and zoning, building departments, all regulations, stuff like that. Planning and zoning is totally communism. It's from the central planning, these regional planning districts, but we'll talk about that later. It's not on the list. So I did do the courthouse in Hillsboro, so they've all been served. They're all on notice that the bulletin has been actually handed to them, and they know what's up. So I expect no one to be at the courthouse come tomorrow. You guys just go find other jobs, and everything will be all right. You know, everything. Just quit your job at the courthouse. Quit oppressing the people. Quit lying to the people. Quit stealing from the people. And that you'll feel much better about it. So I expect the courthouse will be closed down. If not by tomorrow, maybe next Monday, they can get around to doing that. Went to DeSoto as well. Just did along Highway 21. Did stop into the White Mule Saloon and Sutton's Transmissions. Did Frank Talbert yesterday. They're big fans of the Bulletin over at Frank Talbert Ford, and I got to give a shout out to my buddy Frank. If you need a good Ford vehicle, go see Frank. He don't advertise with me, but Frank is a good guy, and he's always puts a smile on my face when I go to see Mr. Talbot. So if you need a good Ford, go see Frank Talbot, or a good car anyway. He's got other things other than cars there. And then went over to Sullivan. Noticed that 185 is closed today. So beware of that. I did not know that. I was about out of gasoline. I had to turn around there at Indian Creek and come back. And when I got to where I was going, didn't get paid, no one there to write me a check. It wasn't a good day for the Bulletin Man. But I did make it back home. And I did make it out of Hillsboro alive and not arrested. I hear that the Foghat show is on. I hear this from KJFF. So beware. It's of the source. But I hear that Foghat is on, and they have the insurance in place for anywhere between 3,000 to 10,000 people. I really don't think they're going to need that. I would be surprised if 300 people show up to see Foghat, but that remains to be seen. I wish them luck, but it's at the end of the month. It's on June. It's probably going to be 100 degrees, and you're doing it in the middle of a runway. So I don't know about the odds of Foghat turning out really big. I hope they got them cheap. And it is going to be real hot, so beware of that. Drink plenty of fluids. Watch what you're eating and drinking. No alcohol. If you're going to drink alcohol, drink water along with the alcohol. That always replenishes yourself. Stay away from caffeine. But just if you feel hot and you feel bothered, go inside. Stay cool. If you don't have an air conditioner, call me 314-800-3652. I'll try to hook you up with one. The rivers are up. We overlooked the Merrimack where we're at, so it kind of gives you an idea where we're at. We're along about a 150-mile stream, so if you can figure it out, then more power to you. But the rivers are up and overlooking the Merrimack there in the fields. Hopefully they'll be down by the weekend. I'm an optimist. There's a lot of money riding on that, so hopefully they'll be down by the weekend. You got about 48 hours. God was able to part the Red Sea. I'm sure he can drain the Merrimack. So we're going to be eternally faithful and also optimistic, looking for God to do a miracle. But the rivers are up, and a lot of rain has been in the area. Hopefully it's not going to rain tonight. Get that, what else was that? Okay, that's it. That's all on my list. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'll get to Festus in Crystal City on Thursday to pass out the bulletin. We'll be meeting with some people over there, and I'm going to go by and see my buddy Mr. Tim White and see where his head's at. Never heard from Mayor Cook from Festus. Never heard from anyone from Festus. And I find that a little odd, but it doesn't surprise me. But other than that, you have a good evening. God bless you. Appreciate you tuning in to the Bulletinman Broadcast. Tell a friend about us, and come back and see us real soon. We'll take care. Bye-bye.